Today, July 28th, 2025, marks a historic turning point for Pi Network. I'm going to answer all your burning questions about the massive upgrades that just happened. We're talking about Mainnet migration, smart contracts going live, wallet upgrades, and why millions of pioneers are finally seeing their Pi become real digital assets. But here's the exciting part. I'll also reveal what these changes mean for the future price of Pi, how you can start using your Pi today, and why experts are calling this the biggest crypto opportunity of 2025. So stick around, because what I'm about to share could change everything you thought you knew about Pi Network. But before we dive in, let's greet and welcome my incredible pioneers from around the world. Whether you're watching from Nigeria, Papua New Guinea, United States, India, Philippines, Canada, Kenya, or anywhere else on this beautiful planet, I'm absolutely thrilled to share this incredible news with you today. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you're always in the loop with the latest Pi Network updates. And don't forget to drop a comment saying, Pi Network to the moon, along with your country and flag. Let's fill the comments with pioneer pride and show the world how powerful and united our global community really is. Let me start with the game changer. Pi Network has officially completed its mainnet migration for millions of users. But what does this actually mean for you? For years, your Pi existed only as numbers on a test network. Think of it like playing with toy money. But now, your Pi is moving to the real blockchain, the Mainnet. This is where real cryptocurrencies live and have actual value. Here's what's incredible. If you've completed your KYC verification, your Pi is now transferring to your Mainnet wallet faster than ever before. We're talking about a process that used to take weeks now, happening in days or even hours. This isn't just technical jargon. This is your Pi becoming real digital property. Every Pi that migrates makes the network stronger and more decentralized. With over 55 million users, Pi is building one of the largest cryptocurrency communities in history. But wait, there's more exciting news coming up about what you can actually do with your Pi now. Here's where things get really interesting. Pi Network now supports smart contracts on Mainnet. Let me explain this in simple terms. Smart contracts are like digital agreements that work automatically. No banks, no middlemen, just code that executes when conditions are met. This transforms Pi from just a digital coin into a complete platform. What does this mean for you? Developers can now build applications on Pi. We're talking about games, marketplaces, NFT platforms, and financial services, all powered by your Pi. Imagine buying digital art with Pi, playing games that reward you with Pi, or even starting a business that accepts Pi payments. This is becoming reality right now. The best part? With 55 million users already in the Pi ecosystem, any app built on Pi has an instant massive audience. This is bigger than most crypto platforms had when they launched. And speaking of using Pi, let me tell you about the incredible wallet upgrades that make everything so much easier. The Pi wallet just got a complete makeover, and it's impressive. We're talking about lightning-fast transactions, enhanced security, and an interface so clean it feels like a premium banking app. Here's what changed. Sending and receiving Pi is now almost instant. No more waiting around for confirmations. The wallet integrates seamlessly with Pi applications, making payments a one-click process. Security got a major boost too. Better passphrase management, real-time security warnings, and stronger protection for your assets. Remember, in crypto, you are your own bank, and Pi is giving you the tools to be a good one. But here's the coolest part, the new Pi browser. This is your gateway to the entire Pi ecosystem. It's faster, more stable, and fully integrated with your wallet. Think of it as an app store for decentralized services, all powered by Pi. The browser connects you to what experts call Web 3, the new internet where users have control, not big corporations. Pi is positioning itself to lead this revolution. Now, let me address the elephant in the room: KYC verification. I know KYC can be frustrating, but here's why it matters and the good news about recent improvements. KYC stands for Know Your Customer. It's Pi's way of ensuring real people, not bots, control the network. This verification process just got a massive upgrade. The system is now faster, more automated, and can handle way more users. The backlog that kept many pioneers waiting is finally clearing. More people are getting verified every day. Why is this important? A verified network is more secure and trustworthy. It's also the final step before Pi can open to the world and potentially list on major exchanges. Think of KYC as the last checkpoint before Pi goes fully global. Once enough pioneers are verified, Pi Network can move to an open mainnet where anyone can buy, sell, and trade Pi freely. This is huge for the future value of Pi. Verified networks attract institutional investors, businesses, and mainstream adoption. So, what do all these upgrades mean for you as a pioneer? First, your Pi is becoming a real, usable asset. If you've completed KYC and migrated, you can now send, receive, and hold Pi securely on the mainnet. Second, you're not just accumulating Pi anymore, you're participating in a growing ecosystem. Artists can sell NFTs, businesses can build apps, and communities can create marketplaces, all powered by Pi. Third, this positions you ahead of the curve. While other people are just learning about Pi, you've been building your holdings for years. As the ecosystem grows and demand increases, early pioneers like you are in the best position. Here's something exciting to think about. Major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum started with small communities of early believers. Those early adopters saw incredible returns as adoption grew. Pi Network now has 55 million users before it's even fully launched to the public. That's unprecedented in crypto history. The upgrades we're seeing today aren't just technical improvements. They're the foundation for Pi's global launch and mainstream adoption. Let me share some insights about what could happen next. As more pioneers complete KYC and migrate to mainnet, the Pi network becomes more valuable and secure. This creates a positive cycle where more users attract more developers, who build more applications, which attracts more users. Smart contracts opening up means we could see the first Pi-powered applications launching soon. Gaming platforms, social networks, marketplaces, all using Pi as their native currency. The Pi browser becoming more popular could position Pi as a leader in Web3 accessibility. While other crypto projects focus on technical users, Pi is building for everyone. Here's what I'm watching for in the coming months: more exchange listings, partnerships with businesses, and the first major applications going live on Pi's smart contract platform. The key is Pi's focus on real-world utility, not just speculation. This sustainable approach could lead to steady, long-term growth rather than wild price swings. For pioneers who have been patient through the development phase, this could be the beginning of seeing real returns on your time and faith in the project. On February 20th, 2025, something massive happened in the crypto world. Pi Network officially launched its open network period of Mainnet. This isn't just another crypto launch, this is the moment when over 60 million users worldwide can finally use their PiCoins for real transactions. Think about this. While other cryptocurrencies are still figuring out how to handle everyday payments, Pi Network is already processing millions of microtransactions daily. That's not a promise for the future. That's happening right now. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wanted to tip a content creator just $1 but couldn't because of high fees? Or maybe you wanted to buy a single article online but had to subscribe to an entire platform? This is where Pi Network's microtransactions shine. Imagine paying just a fraction of a PiCoin to download a single song or ebook, tip your favorite YouTuber or blogger, access premium content for just one day, pay for a quick online tutorial, send a small amount to a friend instantly. The best part? No fees, no waiting, no complicated processes. Just instant, borderless payments that actually make sense. Here's what's already happening in the Pi network ecosystem. In Kenya, students are using Pi to pay for individual online lessons instead of expensive full courses. In Brazil, small business owners are accepting Pi for coffee and snacks. In the Philippines, freelancers are getting paid in Pi for micro-tasks like logo design and quick translations. One amazing story comes from Nigeria, where a teacher started accepting Pi for tutoring sessions. She went from struggling to receive international payments to earning from students across 3 continents, all thanks to Pi's frictionless payment system. Now, you might be wondering, how is this even possible? Other cryptocurrencies charge high fees and take forever to process. Pi Network solved this with 3 key innovations. First, their mobile-first approach means you can send and receive Pi as easily as sending a WhatsApp message. No complicated wallet addresses, no confusing interfaces. Second, their consensus mechanism processes transactions in seconds without those expensive gas fees that plague other networks. While Ethereum might charge you $20 to send $5, Pi charges nothing. Third, their integrated identity system through KYC Verification ensures every transaction is safe and verified, building trust in the network. But here's where it gets really exciting. Pi Network isn't just about payments, it's about creating a complete ecosystem. Through the Pi browser, developers are building digital marketplaces where you can buy anything with Pi learning platforms, offering courses for fractions of Pi creator portals, where artists earn Pi directly from fans' productivity apps with pay-per-feature models. Imagine Netflix. But instead of paying $15 per month, you pay tiny amounts of Pi only for what you actually watch. Or imagine Fiverr, but without the platform taking huge cuts from creators. Let me share some incredible statistics that show Pi Network's real impact. Over 400,000 active nodes are securing the network globally. That's more than most countries have bank branches. Over 60 million users have joined the ecosystem, making it one of the largest crypto communities in the world. But here's the most impressive part. Millions of microtransactions are happening daily. This isn't theoretical. People are actually using Pi for real purchases right now. Think about this. When the internet started, people said email would never replace letters. When smartphones launched, people said they'd never replace cameras. Now we're seeing the same transformation with digital payments. Pi Network is proving that cryptocurrency doesn't have to be complicated, expensive, or only for tech experts. It can be as simple as sending a text message and as useful as cash in your pocket. Here's what makes Pi Network truly special. It's creating economic opportunities for people who were previously excluded from the global digital economy. Small creators in emerging markets can now earn from a global audience without needing traditional banking infrastructure. Students can access world-class education by paying micro amounts for individual lessons. Entrepreneurs can start online businesses without expensive payment processes. This is about more than just technology. It's about financial inclusion and economic empowerment for billions of people worldwide. For developers and businesses, Pi Network offers something unprecedented, and what's happening in the developer community will absolutely blow your mind. The accessibility revolution. Traditional blockchain development requires years of specialized knowledge, expensive tools, and complex infrastructure. Pi Network changed this completely. Sarah, a 23-year-old web developer from Poland, had never touched blockchain before. Using Pi's simple SDK, she built her first decentralized app in just 2 weeks. Her app helps local restaurants manage orders and payments in Pi. Within 3 months, over 200 restaurants in her city adopted the system. Sarah went from earning $500 per month as a freelancer to running a $10,000 per month business. And she's not alone. Thousands of developers are having similar success stories. The integration simplicity. Unlike other platforms that require complex smart contracts and gas fee calculations, Pi Network makes integration incredibly simple. James, a small business owner in Australia, wanted to accept crypto payments but was intimidated by the technical complexity. With Pi Network, James simply added a few lines of code to his website. Now, customers can pay for his handmade furniture using Pi, and he receives payments instantly without any technical headaches. The integration took him less than an hour, and he's processed thousands of transactions without a single technical issue. The innovation explosion. The ease of development on Pi Network has sparked an innovation explosion. In India, a team of college students built a study group app where students pay small amounts of Pi to join focused study sessions. In Brazil, entrepreneurs created a neighborhood services app where people pay Pi for quick tasks like dog walking or grocery delivery. In Nigeria, developers built a micro-lending platform where people can borrow tiny amounts of Pi for emergency expenses and repay with small daily payments. These innovations are happening because Pi Network removes the technical barriers that prevent creative solutions. The business model revolution. Pi Network enables completely new business models that were impossible before. Take Maria's language learning app. Instead of charging $10 per month for full access, she charges 0.1 Pi per lesson. Users love the flexibility, and Maria earns more because she can serve customers who could never afford traditional subscription models. This pay-per-use model is revolutionizing everything from software to content to services. Why pay for a full month of something when you can pay for exactly what you use? The creator economy transformation content creators are discovering that Pi Network enables sustainable income streams without relying on advertising or platform algorithms. David, a musician from Canada, releases individual songs for 1 PI each. His fans can buy exactly the songs they want, and David earns directly from his audience. Compare this to streaming platforms where artists earn fractions of a penny per play. With Pi Network, creators can set fair prices and build direct relationships with their supporters. The global developer community. What's most exciting is the global nature of Pi Network development. A team in Kenya might collaborate with developers in Mexico and designers in Thailand, all earning Pi for their contributions. This global collaboration is creating solutions that work for people everywhere, not just wealthy markets. The educational impact Pi Network has become an educational platform for the next generation of developers. Computer science students worldwide are learning blockchain development through Pi because it's accessible and practical. Universities are incorporating Pi Network development into their curricula. The speed of innovation. The development cycle on Pi Network is incredibly fast. Traditional blockchain projects take months or years to launch. Pi Network developers are launching new features and improvements weekly. This rapid innovation keeps the platform fresh and responsive to user needs. The real-world testing ground. Unlike other blockchain platforms where apps are theoretical, Pi Network provides a real-world testing environment with millions of active users. Developers can see immediately whether their ideas work and get feedback from actual users, not just other developers. The monetization opportunities. Pi Network offers developers multiple ways to monetize their applications. They can charge for premium features, earn from transaction fees, receive tips from users, or offer paid services. This flexibility means developers can build sustainable businesses around their apps. The community support. The Pi Network developer community is incredibly supportive. Experienced developers mentor newcomers, share resources, and collaborate on projects. This community support accelerates learning and helps everyone succeed together. The documentation and tools. Pi Network provides comprehensive documentation, development tools, and testing environments. Developers don't need to figure everything out from scratch. They have all the resources they need to build amazing applications quickly and efficiently. The future pipeline. Looking ahead, Pi Network is developing even more powerful tools for developers. Advanced analytics, better integration options, and enhanced security features are all coming soon. The platform is evolving based on developer feedback and user needs. The impact on traditional business. Traditional businesses are also embracing Pi network development. Restaurants are integrating Pi payments into their point-of-sale systems. Retail stores are offering Pi loyalty programs. Service providers are accepting Pi for subscriptions and memberships. This isn't just about cryptocurrency, it's about creating a more efficient, fair, and accessible economy for everyone. The developer revolution on Pi network is building the foundation for Web3 that actually works for ordinary people. So, what does all this mean for you as a viewer? Whether you're a content creator, small business owner, developer, or just someone who wants to use crypto for everyday purchases, Pi network offers opportunities that simply didn't exist before. You can start earning Pi through their mobile app, begin accepting Pi for your services, or use Pi to pay for digital content and services. The barrier to entry is incredibly low, and the potential benefits are enormous. With the Mainnet now live and external wallet transfers enabled, Pi network is just getting started. We're likely to see more businesses accepting Pi for payments, integration with traditional payment systems, new innovative apps built on the Pi ecosystem, global adoption as more people discover the benefits. The transition from speculative crypto to practical utility is happening right now, and Pi network is leading the charge. Here's why paying attention to Pi network now is so important. You're witnessing the early stages of a fundamental shift in how we think about digital payments and value exchange. Just like early internet users had advantages in the digital economy, early Pi network adopters are positioning themselves for the Web3 economy that's rapidly emerging. The combination of 60 million users, proven technology, and real-world utility creates a perfect storm for mainstream adoption. So there you have it. Pi network isn't just another cryptocurrency project making big promises. It's a fully functional ecosystem that's already processing millions of transactions and providing real value to users worldwide. The microtransaction revolution is here, and it's powered by Pi network. From buying digital content to tipping creators, from paying for services to earning from your skills, Pi network is making crypto practical for everyone. Remember, this is just the beginning. As more businesses adopt Pi and more developers build on the platform, the opportunities will only grow. If you found this video valuable, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're excited about the future of practical cryptocurrency, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on Pi network and Web3. Most importantly, let's build this community together. Write Pi network to Moon, along with your country name and flag in the comments. I want to see how global our Pi family really is. Share this video with anyone who's interested in cryptocurrency, digital payments, or the future of money. The more people who understand Pi network's potential, the stronger our community becomes. And remember, whether you're in New York or New Delhi, London, or Lagos, Pi network is building a financial system that works for everyone, everywhere. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive even deeper into the Pi network ecosystem and explore more opportunities in the Web3 revolution.